Okay, y'all, March reading wrap up. I did 21 audiobooks. I'm going to try and keep it brief. If you have any questions, just ask me. Screwed by Nicole Falls, narrated by Lauren Nichols and Midnight Michael. This is kind of enemies to lover-ish. They have competing shows on this Black HGTV network. I loved this. Lisa Jules, none of this is true. This was a full cast narration, y'all. This was a psychological thriller about a podcaster. I was traumatized. I was fascinated. I couldn't make heads or tails of this. Cock Down the Block by Amy Award, narrated by Stella Hunter and Christian Fox. This is a plus-size girl and a professional football quarterback. They were childhood friends. He's always had a crush on her. I loved the plus-size representation. This was very cute. The Ritual by Chantel Tessier, wonderfully narrated by Aid Snow and Meg Sylvan. This is a secret society, uber dark. Check all your trigger warnings. Trust Me by Tiffany Patterson, narrated by Wesley Saban and Ryan West. This is interracial romantic suspense, marriage of convenience. This got messy and complicated. I enjoyed it. Hunger by Nicole Falls, narrated by Winston James and Ebony Flowers. This is a plus-size lady and her trainer. The way he wanted her, y'all, the representation, this was sexy. I loved it. Callum by Sawyer Bennett, narrated by Jason Clark and Lessa Lamb. This is a second chance. They were a couple when they were younger. She domestic violence. He rescued her. This was messy, a little, and the ending was unfinished. I struggled with the narration in part. Ranger by Dr. Rebecca Sarp, narrated by Zachary Weber and CJ Bloom. I love this narration. I did a video on this story. I loved it. What Lies Beneath by R.J. Scott, narrated by Sean Kristen. This is male, an author with writer's block, goes to this small town. There's a murder mystery going on. I enjoyed it. Handled by Eva Cherie, narrated by Nate Strong and Wesley Saban. He is a basketball player. She is his coach. They have to keep it under wraps. I love this narration pairing. I love this production. I needed it to be longer. I'm making my way through this Hawkeye series by Sarah Cartwright. Hold On to Me, Meant for Me, solely narrated by Aiden Snow. Romantic suspense, sexy. They're like Pringles to me. Hitched by Lauren Bale, wonderfully narrated by Teddy Hamilton and Angelina Roca. Old girl picks up a hitchhiker. Somehow they become Bonnie and Clyde. It's dark. Check them trigger warnings. Brain Miller's Vegas Crush, narrated by John Lane and Mackenzie Cartwright. She is a PR manager. He is a hockey player. It's against the rules. They fight the feeling. This was sweeter than I thought it was going to be. The Expiration Date by Kimberly Brown, narrated by Jamie Lincoln Smith and Jay Shawnee Michaels. She is a serial dater, not really looking to settle down. Sully is that dude. Guess what happens? It was a little angsty, but I loved it. The Wild One with Daisy Jane, which she narrates with Jason Clark. You know how much I love this. I do believe we're going to have to go on to Maury, though, to figure out which one of them is the father. Swallow It Down by Addison Kane. It's narrated by Addison Barnes and Marcio Catalano. Y'all, this book is dark. This book ain't for everybody. It's a mind fuck. You've been warned. Claiming Keaton Sanctuary by Sherelle Green. This is book 6 in the Crown Legacy series. It's narrated by Sean Kristen and Wesley Saban. Y'all, this pairing, all the family drama, the plot twist, the epilogue, the narration is so, you need this in your life. Insatiable Park Avenue Prince by Brooke Blaine and Ella Frank, narrated by Perry Bishop and Aiden Snow. This is when a fashion model shows up at a porn shoot and it goes right. I love this narration duo. Maybe Next Time by Christina C. Jones. This is a little short novella. It's actually book 1. I'm apparently reading these out of order. But it is narrated by everybody and their grandmama. This is a book that's in a book, but it's so much fun. I identified with these readers. They cracked me up. But the story is about, oh my God, my heart. Assist by Alexandra House, narrated by Wesley Saban and Jacoby DM. This is book 3 of the St. Louis Sires. I love the way this couple fell in love and were in love. The revelations at the end. If I need the book just so I can throw my damn shoe at it.